Anyways, not to waste any time, let's go into the next phase of the game and see what's happening. That is round 30. Official round 30. And I think this is the round. Okay, Arsenal still has a match in this round, so eventually they'll settle up before the end of the season. Sunderland is playing Brighton. Sunderland is at home. I think Sunderland is going to win. Straight up, Burnley is playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth is going to win. Burnley is at home, but Bournemouth is going to win. Burnley is not it. They have not gotten themselves fixed. They are going to relegation. They are going. And I think their mentality is already down. So they are going to relegation. Arsenal, Everton. This is a very tough match. This is a very tough match. Everton are really picking up form. Arsenal really won this trophy. But like I said before, at this junction, Arsenal do not need to score a goal of their own to survive. Arsenal are going to win. Arsenal are going to win. I don't know how they are going to do it. I'm not believing that their tactics will do it for them. But first of all, they have a very solid defense. And I don't think Beto and Co will be able to break through Arsenal defense. Arsenal has a very solid defense. Now, the issue is they are attacking. Anyways, they are going to find a way and put something through that net. And they are definitely going to win. This is not a draw match. Arsenal are going to win. Mark my words. We have Chelsea versus Newcastle. This is going to very, 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 very be tricky. But Chelsea's at home. On the other hand, Newcastle. Okay, let's put it this way. I think Chelsea are going to win by 2-1. So Chelsea 2, Newcastle 1. Tendencies are it will most likely end 1-1. But if Chelsea can pull some stuff with individual brilliance, then we'll have our 2-1. So we are depending on individual brilliance here. Individual brilliance for the 2-1. Yeah? And then we have West Ham versus Man City. Of course. Do I want to say of course in football? You know how all these football things can be very unpredictable. West Ham are really trying to come out from that zone, from that relegation zone. And on the other hand, Man City are trying to catch up with Arsenal. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Individual brilliance. For the sake of individual brilliance, players like Cheki, Haaland, Semedo, Rodri at the middle, Foden. Individual brilliance. For the sake of individual brilliance, I think it's going to be a narrow lead. But West Ham is at home. West Ham is at home. And if we could see Forest pull what they did last week, and mind you, Forest was even away, then West Ham may be able to do it. Motivation has come. So let's see what happens. Manchester United, Aston Villa. Aston Villa are going downwards. Manchester United is going upward. This is their first loss in a while. So I think Manchester United are going to have this simple and straight. Manchester United are going to have this. Let's look out for some Kunho Bruno, all those Kunha Bruno, and all those stuff. Yeah. Forest versus Fulham. Forest are going to have this. Forest are having the win. Tough match. If Fulham are going to win, they have to be extraordinary. But on a playing level, tactics for tactics, situation, motivation, I think Forest are the upper hand. Home advantage, Forest have the upper hand. And Forest knows that if by any means West Ham survives, they are going to go down. So they are trying to not be the ones to go for relegation. Forest will prefer Tottenham to go. Tottenham will prefer Forest to go. West Ham will prefer either of the two. They just want to get out of that zone. So you see what I'm saying? It's going to be a tough match. And Forest are playing with extra motivation. Crystal Palace Leeds, Crystal Palace. Liverpool, Tottenham. This match is going to be really, really tricky. The last time at Tottenham's home, Tottenham had like 2 red cards. And yet, they were able to outplay Liverpool. Liverpool were just lucky to get goals. Liverpool were lucky. So today we need to see, in this match, we need to see a very, very active Liverpool. If not, Tottenham are going to win. But on the other hand, Tottenham are playing, BS. So who knows? Tottenham could just lose a game. But it's going to be a very boring match and narrow. They have to prove us wrong. But even Liverpool fans were disappointed this season. Where this is not the Liverpool. Nah. Worst title defense I've seen in a while. And then we have Brentford versus Wolves. Brentford is going to win. Maybe 3-0. Brentford is not doing David and Goliath story with Wolves. They are a top mid-table team. So they know how these small teams behave. They are a small team too. but a really, really good performing small team that base their gameplay on teamwork and occasionally individual brilliance. So this one is Brentford is having the win. Brentford is having the win. So thank you very much. We've come to the end of this episode. Football Temple, it's your boy Temple. See you after the next game. We're going to run what happened and what we think is going to happen. Catch you next time.